to Quibble's Corner! A panel where we're going to quibble about all of the things that probably bug some of you about the show, the movies, the fandom, etc. This is your place to air your grievances. How does that sound?
You sure you want to do that with me here?
That's why you're on the other couch.
couch.
Okay, so...
Well, I don't know about you, but I think I'm winning.
It doesn't have
here,
a couple.
personally.
Hashtag winning.
Thank you, Charlie. All right, so show of hands, who's seen Stranger Than Fan Fiction? Who flipping loved that episode?
I shipped them hard.
I just... Rainbow Dash is my favorite pony, and I just watched that with...
Oh, gee, I had no idea.
Was it the cosplay or the best ponies badge I'm wearing? Anyway.
Yeah, damn right.
All right, so we're going to introduce ourselves so you know who the heck is up here talking. We'll start with the man to my right.
Hello, I am Ginger Crisp, and this is actually my very first panel ever.
He's also the man that came up with this panel concept as a joke, and here we are.
As a joke that got way out of hand.
Okay, next, you might know this guy. And the man, the mic.
Oh my god, guess what? That's the wrong version of me. I have a new version now.
Ooh, the new version.
Failure.
No, but hi, I'm Student Critic. I review cartoons. I do the thing on YouTube. I'm kind of cool, I guess.
I subscribe to you.
Somebody subscribes to me.
He's kind of a baby.
I'm kind of a baby.
Yeah, you're
So I was one of
the
your
other
first few subscribers anyway.
Aw, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Next.
Over here. Thank you, love. My name is Tiara, OC Healing Light. Light to you all in love.
Aww.
I dig it. Hello, my name is Lyrica. This is also my first panel. But what these people don't know is what they got into by inviting her along.
Oh.
Right. I like it.
I love that sassy picture, Lyrica.
Nice picture.
Aw, shucks. And my name is Forward Progress.
Your OC looks really weird.
Let's say cartoon
The
pony.
one pony who doesn't have, I'm the only one with the non-vector OC.
Do you even vector, bro?
Which pony creator or OC generator did you use?
But for those of you unfamiliar with me, I run the Keeping Friendship Magic project. I also have another panel with this gentleman tomorrow if you want to talk about how My Little Pony has affected all of our lives. But first, who wants to quibble?
I want to quibble.
First of all, spoiler alert, anything and everything from the series is fair game in this panel. So if there's like, oh my gosh, I still need to see these episodes, I won't take offense. There's the door. But
What about today's?
no, I haven't seen it.
You said everything's fair game, man. It was an episode today.
There's hypocrisy immediately. I'm sorry.
This is 2 panels in a row, bro.
I know, I'm sorry.
Hypocrite without hippo.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm caffeinated.
All right. All right, so who wants to see what our first topic is?
What?
Oh, really?
Yay.
Good job.
Yeah, that.
It's Can I get sound?
No.
Oh, you wanted to...
Yeah, my bad.
And the entire community crapped itself.
No, when I literally saw this, I actually literally cried myself.
Sorry.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Austin.
I remember. I'm the one that did this.
Literally.
So, Princess Twilight, who wants to start with this one? Anybody want to start? Ladies first.
And I cried.
Princess Twilight Sparkle. Princess Twilight Sparkle. Princess, please buy the toys.
Buy your toys.
Overall, I personally think that Princess Twilight Sparkle is by far the best delivered princess that we've had in an MLP.
What about Princess Lyrica? She literally was delivered.
That is because some of the hardcore bronies out here that go back to Gen 1 remember things like you became a princess by finding a flower, and then Spike's like, hey, you're a princess now, and everybody's like, oh, okay, cool. So I can get behind the story arc. I can get behind, you know, growing. Again, buy our toys though.
Now, see, I was slowly starting to get into the fandom around this point, so I had no idea there were allusions to this or they weren't building up to this, so they saw this, and one of my friends was just like, dude, what do they do? It's terrible, why do they do that? I'm just sitting here like, okay, okay, cool, she had a Red Bull, she has wings now. Cool, but like, here's the thing, so many people got upset about it because they thought it was about the whole, oh, we're just making toys thing. Really, no, I think what's paid off is everything that's followed after that with her character. She actually has proven to be a fairly decent princess. It wasn't just given to her, she had to prove herself for it. I mean, with all the stuff that she's done, I think some of that would at least give you something. Like, the princess title's pretty good, Give me a castle. Oh hey, I have a castle now. So, what else can I get? A boyfriend, probably.
And that's where the Equestrian Girls movies come in.
And his name is Brad.
Yeah,
Brad. What's up, Brad?
Here we go again with that.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Alright,
I
for
wish
me,
I would've bought that
as somebody who grew up with Gen 1 and Gen 2,
Yeah.
and
I actually bought 5.
Gen 3, 3.5.
I feel so
For me,
sorry for you.
like she said, it feels like it was one of the best delivered princesses. I felt it was like the natural progression for the character. Like, she can only learn so much before she has to make the step to actually be a teacher and help push what she's learned and all that stuff, you know? That's just how I've always felt with her.
You ready for me to drop it?
Drop the mic.
Okay. No. First of all, do you guys realize that we've had Princess Twilight longer than Unicorn Twilight at this point?
Yeah.
So it does kind of make it weird now because we're used to this by now. We really are. Now here's my thing. This is also similar to Toon Critic. This is also around the time I got into the fandom. It was shortly after this aired, and I was not really sure what was going on at that point. And I remember, like, I heard that there was a big deal at the end of season 3. And then I watched Magical Mystery Cure. Now, first of all, I will say I love the music because Daniel Ingram doesn't write bad music. Even episodes that I haven't liked, I've loved his music.
True.
However, when she became a princess, I was like, what just happened? Like, how did this happen? And where did this crazy, weird dream world, Matrix thing? Anybody see the Matrix Reloaded?
Yeah.
For the last scene? Oh my gosh, that's all I could think about when I saw that scene. I was just like, oh my goodness. Now granted, that being said, I love her as a princess. I think she's very humble. I still want to know where the heck her royal guards are.
Those ones are flanked like crazy. She isn't.
Yeah,
She has one. She has a royal guard, but she can't really see him, so...
She should have flash Sentry as a
Yeah, he's too busy in the Crystal Empire.
Yeah, so...
Maybe in the
Yeah.
season 6 finale.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh.
Somebody read ahead.
Really
Sorry.
That's where all the Hasbro leaks are coming from.
So my whole thing when I looked at this was like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm happy with it now, but I would have loved to have seen her get it another way, personally. I don't know how. I don't know how. I'm not perfect. Now granted, this was a point too. This is the longest running show Hasbro's ever created.
Yay!
You know who did the? You, and you, and you, and you, and you.
Road is forever!
However, most animated series would have ended at this.
This is true.
This could have been the finale. And after Equestria Girls, it really could have been the finale.
And then we get the Equestria Girls series, and then it's just nothing but movies, and we'd be like, yay.
I'm surprised that Equestria Girls doesn't have a spin-off series by now.
Oh, it will. Eventually. It's like the whole Guardians of
What do you think the movies are?
So that's my thing. And I'm curious here. We're gonna talk first, and then we'll let you guys talk. But I'm curious then, when we get to that point, what if you guys have any ideas as to how she could have become a princess otherwise. But I'm gonna turn it over to my man, you.
Season 4 and all season 5 and 6.
Princess Twilight Sparkle. When I first saw the promo material on Equestria Daily, it was, I believe it was like the end of season 2 where they started showing this promo material. And I was one of those ones that were like, oh my god, the fandom's dying, this is the end of it. And then it happened, and I saw her growth as a princess, and I take back what I said. I'm probably gonna regret saying this. She had done more than Celestia ever has.
Shots fired!
It's true though. It's funny because it's true.
Yeah!
But it's not hard. All she does is sit on her flank all day.
And the thing is, Celestia admitted that Twilight's the better princess. The fight against Tyrek, who got all the magic power?
Twilight.
And didn't win.
She put up a good fight, though. She put up a really good fight.
Yeah, imagine if that happened in the real world.
I mean, she did go over 9,000 after all.
The whole battle was great.
Imagine if Twilight Tyrek fight happened in the real world.
But what bugged me the most was after she became a princess, she basically said, well, what do I do now? It's like, let's put this in a real world example. Take somebody off the street and put them in the White House. What do I do now? You'll figure it out.
Well, geez, well, in that case, I guess we'd have Donald Trump in here.
I knew it was coming. I was waiting for it.
That was great.
Man, we're just firing all
So out of curiosity, show of hands,
She actually wants to support
who prefers Unicorn Twilight?
Yeah.
Wow!
Oh, one person.
Wow!
Wait, what was the question?
Who prefers
Unicorn Twilight? Who prefers Alicorn Twilight? Who doesn't care?
Not to.
All right. So now I'm curious. Anybody still feel miffed about this and wants to just vent for a moment?
No.
Wow, we got. Oh wait, I saw a hand. I saw two hands. You and the lovely lady next to you too.
One over here too.
Oh, and yes. Okay. Do you want to pass the mic or have him come up? Come on up. Come on up. Or yell.
Come on down.
Come on down. We don't have any prizes here.
Sorry, no lifetime supply of rice-a-roni.
You kind of alluded to it, where my problem is not that it happened, but the way it happened.
Yeah.
Honestly, of all the amazing things that they've accomplished together, especially Twilight herself, that pathetic little incident of spell, really? That's what gets her wings?
You have to understand, this is a kid's show.
Tyrek happened in a kid's show.
That's at least my top 10 favorite episodes.
Yeah, top 100 favorite.
My greatest
And
issue when it
10.
comes to that is just that it had been something more akin to Nightmare Moon or Discord that had led to this.
Well, hang on. Let me ask you a question then. How do you think if they had spaced all this out and instead had the Nightmare Moon thing happen here, and then Twilight becomes an Alicorn because she defeated Nightmare Moon, how would you feel about that?
Say that again.
Okay, hang on.
If Twilight defeated
Okay, so how about this? Hypothetical. Let's just say the season started like any other season. Let's say what happens in the season 3 finale. The events of the pilot happen, and we've seen Twilight progress here and there. What would happen, do you think, if instead of the pilot episode, it happens in the season 3 finale, and then Twilight gets her wings for defeating Nightmare Moon? How would you feel?
That would be pretty worthy to get wings.
Yeah!
I'd feel pretty good
Alicorn
about
defeat
that.
Yeah, so we could have had that.
Defeat an Alicorn,
Do we
become
think?
an Alicorn.
I kind of like this. What if season 3 finale was a two-parter, and we actually got?
What if we got all 26 episodes?
I see Lyrica.
You might wanna look behind you.
See, thing is, it wasn't just Twilight who defeated Nightmare Moon.
Oh, that's a good
It was
point.
the whole main six.
Then everybody gets made an Alicorn.
Exactly.
You're an Alicorn.
Oh, and Larson
Wait, where's Larson? Okay.
Josh Scorcher.
Yeah.
Brings up one other point, if I can make it.
Absolutely.
I once saw a picture of all main sixes alicorns that, they're all alicorns now, are you happy?
No.
The thing that was, my answer was
Derpy should be
yes. It was,
Princess.
and
Yeah.
I have always felt the show's point was how they all can do this together, and it's all
they were all
their mutual
equal.
strengths that make them great. So to take just the one character and say, nah, she's more important than the rest, I mean, come on, they don't.
Although I'm not gonna lie, I do like the fact that they each got a throne.
Yeah. So that's equality.
Okay, in the, okay?
Yeah.
I know you want to talk, honey. You want to come up?
Yeah. Okay, one of my problems is why is Twilight
Is your mic on?
Wait.
Let them sit at least.
Yeah, you guys can sit.
Give them that.
Did you want
And
people
you
to be...
get a chair.
You get a chair. Everyone gets a chair.
Everyone look under your chairs. You get a chair.
We all have chairs.
Yay! Okay, so one of my main problems is that Twilight's the only character we've only seen become an alicorn on screen. Like we have baby Flurry Heart, she was born an alicorn. Celestia and Luna weren't born alicorns. I'm pretty sure Cadence wasn't either.
All the theorists are just throwing their hands up like, well,
So-
I give up.
Yeah, when I saw Twilight pop up on the screen as an alicorn, I just threw in the towel. I was like, I give up. Why didn't we see the other three become alicorns? And yeah.
I would
Like,
love to
I'm
see that in the
personally
future.
waiting
Maybe
I'm
in an
personally waiting for
alternate
3
Oh, that's true.
flashback episodes.
The Miles
to
Tony
happen.
movie.
It will happen eventually.
You want to talk to both?
Like, I'm personally waiting for 3 flashback episodes.
Yeah.
Or 2. Because
Oh, you
Celestia
forget?
and Luna could have gotten it together.
Oh,
The book.
Yeah, but one of the things about like the book is now whether or not it's canon is in question because Amy Keaton Rogers is no longer working on the show. But one of
It
the
is
things that
sad.
was in the book was Cadence was a Pegasus beforehand. So basically she got a horn.
Oh God.
But
I knew this.
just wanted to throw that out there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, cool. We're gonna move on because it's already 8:24 and we've only covered one topic.
all right, let's go.
Yeah! I gotta be down there in a half hour.
Okay, so second topic.
Oh, ow.
It's plugged in.
There we go. Why is anyone complaining about this?
Because they're complaining about everything.
Ow. That's good. You got a new pair of glasses.
Where was the hat hiding?
All right.
You're sleeping in the basement.
He told me to do this, and Andrew probably right there.
Why do you think I got more than him?
Say something? I just want to say something. I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. I hope that it wasn't. And I still wasn't prepared. I'm gonna roast you later, my pal.
It's all good. I love you, man. All right. The fact that Dairy Do is real. I don't know if one of y'all want to start with it, but I can definitely start with this.
Go for it, too.
All right, so the second that happened, like I was looking forward to this episode because I was like, ooh, another Daring Do episode. What kind of cool book is she gonna read? Or they like? I thought it was really gonna be about just helping the author. And then the cape came off, and I was like,
What?
why?
Was it exactly like that?
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Clearly, you haven't watched an episode with me. So
That could be your panel next year.
I love Indiana Jones. Don't get me wrong.
I went to the Indiana Jones.
I even like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Okay.
I know. It was not good of a movie. It was kind of a crappy movie, but it's a good movie.
Hey, guess what? This is a panel about opinions.
And yours is wrong.
So, but
And you get an opinion, you get an opinion, you get an opinion.
how many? So
You get an Oprah reference, you get an Oprah reference, you get an Oprah reference.
That's like reference inception.
Yeah.
we really are recording this, aren't we?
Reference section.
Yes, we are.
So,
I can't wait to
okay, so no, but like, let's face it. Some of the stuff in the Indiana Jones movies, some of it is definitely believable. There's some stuff in there that was never gonna happen. Especially,
Okay, here we go.
let's talk. No, for
I
real.
actually forget my birthday.
It sounded like everybody saw Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls.
December.
How many people do you know that have survived a nuclear blast?
I did.
Oh, really? I'd love to meet them.
Dude, hang on. Dude, I'm a red and black OC. I'm pretty sure I survived that.
Why else do I look like
Wait,
this?
don't you have a cartoon where you die or something?
Fallout.
I love it!
He survived because of his edginess.
Do you mind if
Oh, gosh.
Works.
But I really thought that I loved the fact that she was a character in a book. It just felt right. It felt right to have Rainbow Dash connect to this book in this way. I loved when she geeked out at the beginning of the episode and such. Now granted, I do love Stranger Than fanfiction. Now that it's canon, okay, go with it. I just don't like that it's canon. Who wants to roll next?
Even though I bought no Flufflepuff.
Okay, so this episode is basically the equivalent of J.K. Rowling coming out and saying, "Yeah, I'm really a wizard."
That'd be pretty awesome. If you found out, that would be so cool.
It would be
That would be
really
pretty
cool,
awesome.
but at the same time, imagine the backlash that would cause. This episode, it was really cool. I kind of wanted to take a who here seen Hey Arnold?
Yes!
There was
Football head!
There was a episode where he met the author of his favorite book.
I want to see Hey Arnold the Jungle movie.
Yeah.
She
I wanna
wasn't
see
like
Hey
really
Arnold
pleasant, and the whole lesson was sometimes your celebrities aren't really the people you expect them to be. I kind of wanted this episode to take that sort of a turn because I feel like it's a really good lesson. The episode was good. Don't get me wrong. I love the Indiana Jones reference. You know, I'm cosplaying Daring Do, so obviously it was a good episode. I want to read the book. But as for Daring Do being real, we're already in a land of magical horses. It's not that far-fetched.
Also, if Alizoto really exists, why the heck have we only met him in a distant jungle far off one time?
Oh, that's what the season 6 finale is going to be. Versus Arizona.
Why did you read ahead too? Alright, go ahead guys.
I'm Malik.
Okay, my reaction was, oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh.
Hey, that's my line.
I was like, oh my god, it's so cool. Imagine if my books were real. Oh my god, I'm like, oh, that would be a lot of vampires and werewolves. I think I'd be okay with this.
Stop reading Stephanie Myers.
Oh, bad vampires. Mine are a little bit more, well, never mind. This is an 18 plus.
This is.
Oh, that face.
But yeah, like a world where like your favorite book is real, and you make it like, yeah, sign me up. Hello, I get Loki.
Oh gosh. If Tom Hiddleston ever goes in front of her, she will
actually melt.
Probably.
We have SWAT
She will probably be arrested, actually.
Okay,
No
so
means no.
for me, seeing this, I actually kind of predicted this. I didn't like on screen, but I kind of predicted this in my head. Like all this is real. Because as what we've seen with all the crazy stuff that happens in Equestria, of course something like this is going to be real. But I think this is a good thing that there are books for this because then people can be inspired, people can believe, people can do their own adventuring. And that's great because the way that all this is about, you're right, it is not far-fetched to believe like all the crazy stuff that's happening out there. Like pretty much anyone could do that. And I can understand why people don't believe it. And there's a bug on your shoe, by the way.
Don't say that.
Anyway.
Don?
Yes.
No, but believe it is anyway. No, this is really good though. I really like what they did with this because it gives Rainbow Dash a lot of hope. And in considering that she hated books and now all of a sudden is like the biggest like fangirl of it. Like I still love the moment where she's like, it's a convention, it's not gonna be like, you know, the best thing ever. Yeah, exactly, something like that. But that's
Did anybody have that reaction here?
Basically.
Yeah. By the way, this is completely true. That whole vendor hall is true. There's totally Dakimakuras in there. Anyway, it was so awkward to see. I'm just like, You know, after this episode, someone's going to make a Dakimakura that looks just like that, and it's going to be sold at brony conventions. They knew! They're toying with us at this point. But anyway, no, this is good. I'm glad that's real.
Like, for me, I was kind of torn at first. Like, I kind of wanted it to just be a whole celebrities are not what you expect thing. But, like, after it was revealed and everything, I warmed up to it. And now I do like how now Rainbow Dash does have this person that she can look up to. Even though a lot of people, even though all these other people look up to Rainbow Dash. One of the people that, well, one of the ponies, who have saved Equestria many times over at this point. It's just nice that you can feel that kind of connection, if you get what I'm saying, Jared?
Yes.
You know, I will say it does humble her.
One sec, though. Who here would take Daring Do over the Wonder Balls? Show of hands.
I mean, right now, yeah.
Who thinks that Daring Do is a better role model for Rainbow Dash? Yeah, there we go.
Wait. Daring Do steals things.
So?
And takes them to museums.
It belongs in the museum.
It belongs to the public.
She's a thief. We're saying that thieves are good?
Well, she's a tomb robber.
No,
You mean, don't you
she's
mean
the
a
pony
tomb raider?
returner.
Only if we don't get sued. All right. I know I need to keep this going on, but I'm just kind of curious. Do you all like the fact that Daring Do is real?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, this is what I love about this.
It's basically saying Indiana Jones and J.K. Rowling is an adventure, is a real adventure.
Oh, great. We're going to start with this. We're going to piss many people off now.
I was waiting for this moment.
Did you even know
Wait, I messed up and didn't show the video. We're going to show the video.
Yeah, show the video.
Do we have to?
Oh no, trust me.
We've got to set up a balloon to
You're welcome.
I messed it up. By the way, when I first made this, Brad had a line crossed out of it, and it said Flash. But it sounds like Toon has some definite opinions on this. Y'all guys can start.
All right, do I really got to start this? Okay, let's get one thing out of the way. And I'm going to just say this straight up. The only reason people hate Flash is because he's perfect. And it's because he's written like that. He is the perfect gentleman, cool guy guitarist that I swear to God, one of you in this room has made into a fanfic character, or has made a fanfic character like this. Here's the unfortunate thing. The reason why people hate him is because of this. If he was just given more character besides this. Oh wait, yeah, they did do that for the other movies, and now he's an idiot.
You stole my waifu! Waifu.
Too many waifus ruining your life.
Too many waifus.
I can understand why the hate is there. I think that it's a little unfair though, because he isn't really given much to work with as a character. He's not interesting, he's not engaging, there's not much you can really do with him. So in every movie now, like just the most recent movie, literally he's there. Oh hey Twilight, oh. And then it just, is that the character that we're just gonna be given? No wonder everybody hates him. He has nothing to him. He is like, you know what? I'm gonna take a shot at myself with this. He's like a Chicago hot dog. Little value and nothing to give in the end, so. Sorry, I'm just saying, like, I'm trying not to hate you, buddy, but you're not giving me a reason to not hate you. Sorry.
Who's seen Rocky Horror?
Rocky Horror?
This is pretty much what you shout at the screen whenever Brad comes on, is kind of how I feel about this particular person.
Oh,
that
really?
reference kind of goes over a lot of people's heads.
Oh,
It
it just click for you, Jared?
Yep.
I've not seen it.
Wait, yeah, we're not gonna curse. It's a curse word.
Yeah, it is. You need
It's
to go
a blank
see
hole.
I will.
You need to go see it.
I can hear the word.
But yeah,
What
he's
is it? Okay, what's it start with? What's the first letter?
it kind
Starts
of
with an A.
Oh, I get it.
go
And
go
ends
see
with an
it.
E.
Go see it.
Yes, armpit.
He's
Moving
an
on.
Total
Okay.
armpit.
His armpit ends with an A.
But I kind of agree with Toon because like this is all we have. Like really?
The
Like,
entire reviewing
really?
community hates him, and I'm just sitting here like, can we hate something else? Can we actually have a reason to? Because he has nothing.
I've been hit on by this, and it's like really.
I don't want. No, people don't want. Hang on,
Go for it.
I want to quickly say, people don't want perfection. People want people with flaws because that way it makes them feel a little bit better about themselves. Hey, there's this person who's kind of like me. I can relate to this. Oh, this person's perfect. How am I ever going to measure up to them? I'm just going to dump them because I'll never be like them. Something like that. Oh yeah, that was a guy I dated once. Anyway.
Oh no.
Not gonna get into that.
We've all did it.
But yeah, no character development like at all. If we would have like maybe like one good episode with him where he like does something besides run into
Anything.
Twilight.
You mean movie?
Yeah.
Anything besides just stand there.
Yeah, like other than get blasted by music and be sad and be under the siren spell and be under like he's like controlled by a lot of women.
I wonder what.
So
that
was
says about the
Tuxedo
show.
Mask.
All right, I see you've had your hand up very patiently. Go with it. Run. All right, talk.
All right, what do you got?
Run.
Never mind.
Yeah, well, the only time we ever see him in the actual series is when Cadence comes to visit Twilight at the start at the Swollen Con, and Slash is just standing there, no line or nothing, no Twilight bumping.
He just shoots her a look.
He just looks at her like,
Hey.
hey, how you doing?
Hey, girlfriend.
We also saw Flash at Twilight Kingdom Part 1.
That's true.
That's
It's
true,
like
we
the
did.
Duke
Yeah, but-
of Joseph.
But when he's just escorting Cadence, he literally had no line.
Yeah.
In like Flesh Girls, he had like 16 lines or something.
Lily, did you
As
have
Tony.
Mostly asking.
They hit it on the head?
Yeah, basically between two of them, they just hit everything on the head. I mean, there's like not really much more to that other than the fact that he lacks any and all character.
Oh.
I just wanted
He
to
just exists.
I just wanted to say another thing that I was thinking. On top of the fact that he's pretty uninteresting, I think of the fact that someone as bland as him got Twilight weak in the knees.
Yeah.
So I think.
Imagine, hang on, here's a thought for you guys. Imagine if Quibble met Twilight.
No.
Just saying.
I know, for me, I don't like what they've been doing with him lately. I think it's kind of a backpedaling, more or less. I'm not a big fan of a
Gary
ton of.
Stu's?
No, I'm not a big fan. The show's about friendship, and I think if you get too much into romantic stories, then you get a soap opera, which Pony is not.
Well, no, then you get Generation 2.
Oh gosh, that's so true. But and I think that's that thing is it kind of got refocused, but it's unfortunate because his character got left by the wayside. He actually did serve a really important purpose in the first Equestria Girls movie. He's, we can whatever we want to say about his character, he actually served as a focal point for Twilight and pivotal moments of that film.
You're quoting my panel from CyberCon.
You weren't supposed to notice.
The cameraman always knows.
Now, they said that Flash would not show up in the main series. So when he appeared in, what was it, Twilight Kingdom?
Twilight
Kingdom and Three's a Crowd.
Yes.
When he first appeared, my reaction was along the lines of, you. But Flash as a character, let's look at him here. He went out with Sunset Shimmer. He is apparently infatuated with Twilight. Do we notice a pattern here?
Yeah.
I almost want to say he seems to have a thing for humans that were formerly ponies.
Yep.
Just kind of a thing there.
What if Starlight crossed over?
Oh.
Yeah, we are not going to touch that. No.
Let's not.
We are not going into that topic at all.
I'm not going to monopolize the microphone too much longer on this. Suffice it to say, Equestria Girls is one of the things that I've looked at very, very deeply as a franchise for my own panel work. As far as Flash Sentry being being a flawless character, I very, very firmly disagree, and I will take the time when you're not. I'm not taking out your time to explain why. But I just want to say one thing in particular about Flash Sentry. Ultimately, Flash Sentry is harmless. He does not. He does not deserve. Yeah, he doesn't deserve the time, the energy, or the hate that people keep directing into him. He is harmless and a victim of so much projection. It's not even funny.
Speaking of harmless characters.
Yeah. I really want to get more people, but we have way more topics than time. So we're gonna keep rolling. But who hates Flash? Who can just take him or leave him?
I'm in love with them.
That's cute.
Oh, he's not a husbando.
It's a horsebando.
Yeah, but back to wet.
So let's move on to our next topic, shall we?
I got something to say about this.
There's nothing.
Yeah, they had this at
Did you all freak out when that happened? We're going to talk about fan pandering on the show, and this can go in so many different directions. Obviously, episode 100, but there's so much more. Does anybody feel strongly about wanting to start? Oh, well. Oh, shit. You've got the mic. It's like, if anybody feels strongly, and she goes right to tune.
Well, I can go first. I was gonna say, there's a picture. You can
go first.
There's
So
a
I get the
picture of
ball rolling.
Derpy, and you were like, cool. I'm like, cool.
All right. I'll start off. I'm the very unpopular opinion. I did not really like episode 100 at all.
What?
I felt it catered too much to the Brony fandom. Instead of being true to the show, they focused on trying to stuff as many Brony-related references as possible. There were some good moments, like the Lyra and Bonbon bits. Those were nice.
OTP.
But no, they're the best
of friends.
The whole secret agent Bonbon thing kind of really annoyed me. And I
That
will
just
admit,
came completely out of left field for me.
like, I love the whole focusing on not the main six for a change. That part I really did like. But like, just overall, the overall fan pandering was just way too much for me to truly enjoy it. It's just like, it just felt predictable. Like, you knew that another reference was coming up within the next few seconds. Like, it was just constant. Like, I don't know, I just wasn't very fond of it overall. And like, it was nice seeing the main six actually doing stuff in the background and seeing things from other ponies' perspectives.
You mean like Rainbow Dash punching the bugbear? Fan service, if done right, is a very good thing. When it's up in your face constantly, not so much. And that's why I feel like this recent season has been. It's just a whole lot of fan service. This was indeed a shout out to the Brony fandom, but let's be real here, this show would not be as popular without us.
Oh, definitely.
Well, true, yeah.
However, adding on to that, we shouldn't feel entitled because
Not at all. Amen.
We should not. Exactly. I'm going to say this right here. We should not feel like the show owes us.
True.
That's very, very important.
Yeah,
I think
if
that's something
anything,
we
we
need to
owe
know.
them a lot. But, how do I word this? I think the fan service, little in-jokes, pop culture references is actually what drew me into the show at first.
Yeah, once in a while they're nice.
Yeah,
when it's all
when
constantly
it's
in your
constantly
face.
in the episode, it's a little bit annoying. I do like how they brought Derpy back after that whole absence. Oh, we found a replacement.
Oh boy, can I talk about Derpy for a second?
Yes.
Go on.
I want to talk about the fact that some people are so incredibly sensitive that they put so much effort into trying to censor an episode on iTunes, which by the way, you can go on YouTube and watch it, and it's not like it's the biggest deal or whatever. But here's the thing. If you're going to censor Derpy for being insulting to, you know, those types of characters, how come you haven't said anything about Goofy?
That's true.
Exactly.
No? Okay, well, so you just want to take the fun out of it then. All right. But here's the thing, with all the fan pandering that happens, I think this is perfectly fine in small doses. And I think that works very well with Discord. Alright, who here saw like today's episode?
Yes.
Okay, well I'm not going to talk about exactly what he's done, but Discord's...
She's very anti-spoiler.
I'm not going to... No. I just think Discord is a good example of fan pandering, like pop culture jokes and little shout-outs here and there.
Which he's always had.
Yeah, exactly, and that's fine. Like, I think that works fine in small doses. You look at the 100th episode, admittedly went into a little bit over, but here's the thing, it was sort of designed to do that. When the show panders to us, it's not doing to say, hey, we like you guys. No, they're throwing in very tiny little things, and I don't think this is necessarily a bad thing. I think this is a good thing. I think it's glad that, we have such a dedicated fan base. If we have a bunch of people in here that love this show, I think that's a great thing. I mean, let's be honest, at least we're better than the Steven Universe fandom right now.
You just had
Shots fired.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I love the Steven Universe.
You have anything, Tiara?
Overall, fan service, I'm gonna echo everybody else, too much is too much. But I think during season 6, especially Flutterbrother, I think that was firmly aimed towards the brony community. People in their 20s, just kind of getting out on their own, and go ahead and take those risks. Go ahead and do things that scare you. Go ahead and try. You might fail, but that's going to be okay because people will be there.
Do it.
No Zootopia.
Race Fest is not here. He's in here in spirit.
But I think that delivering a message to the older fans, it's nice. It's nice to see in a show that is for younger girls, that does have a following, that they can be like, hey, there's lessons here for you too. Go out and do stuff, go out and try stuff, go out and be the best pony you can be.
I really want to get to at least one more topic before we conclude, so all I'm going to say is Slice of Life is my favorite episode outside of Twilight's Kingdom. I love it. Libon, Octi, and Poem 3. I love it. It's just me.
Oh, great! Oh, here we go! Here we go!
Let's just like these characters.
I was going to say,
Hey, what's not to love about her? Don't ruin the baby.
Okay, we all know what's happening.
Not my fault.
Give it. Smile HD pinky all over.
That. I want TR to start.
Exactly what I do when I was
Okay,
I have it on video.
Kill it with time. Really? Really?
Yeah, really.
Really?
Yeah.
And let's just be real here, Cadence must have had a C-section because look at that wingspan.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah, the kid tried to hold this. He said, give me breath.
But why? Why do we need this? Why is this even a thing? Why are we like, oh look, the first natural born alicorn. What does that even mean about everything else? How does that tie into it? What? Why? Just why?
I cannot wait. I see the man. This is gonna be great.
But yes, the Flurry Heart, just buy the toy.
I see you.
No other reason. Don't see it at all.
Give the mic to him. I'm gonna wait.
I was so pissed when this I was so pissed and irritated and annoyed, specifically because everyone's like, oh, my theories about alicorns are wrong now. Oh, I have to start all over. Oh, stop whining to me, please. I don't care about your stupid theories. Second, Shining Armor is one of my favorite characters. I hate what they've done to him. I hate that he's incompetent. I hate that every time I see him, he gets downplayed. I hate that they're trying to give him character, but it isn't working. I hate the fact that their relationship, Shining Armor and Cadence's, is so dry and boring that they tried to save it by having us care about a baby. And we don't care about the relationship to begin with, so you want us to
believe that you're having a kid. Oh, good for you. We don't care. And I wanted to care. I wanted to care about this character, but there is no investment into the relationship. I made a whole video, an entire video saying, hey, you know what helps? Backstory. You know the comics? They had a great thing going on, but now the relationship. Oh, they're just kind of thrown together. Oh, we're supposed to believe in all this. I don't believe in this. Why should anyone believe in this if all it is just, hey, we're in love, we're here, we're just gonna have a whole episode about love and all this other stuff, but nobody believes it. I'm just gonna keep rambling.
Breathe.
It speaks of something that they're trying to save the relationship by having a baby.
That doesn't work!
So
Maybe
how
it
about
won't.
that name? Let's name our baby after one of the most tragic things that happened to our kingdom since King Sombra.
That's another thing! That's another thing! Why would you name your kid after that? You know what? You know what that's like? That's like naming your kid after the hurricane that ripped up your home.
Oh my God, you have no idea. No, that night she said that's like naming your kid Katrina.
It is exactly like that. And this character becomes such a focal plot point, and then all that's solved at the end with some random Gary Stu character that knows everything about magic, and there he is, fixing the problem. Okay, alright, we're just gonna ship him with Starlight or whatever. I don't care, I hate this episode. Okay. So, I liked the crystal thing. And again, just me. I could take it or leave it with Flurry Heart. I don't really feel strongly one way or the other. I think another part of the reason everybody hates the name is because it wasn't Skyla. Because I think everybody assumed it was going to be Skyla.
Well, also, let's not forget.
Well, that throws all the
She went
fears
through the
out.
whole episode without a name until the very end. Like
They never named the kid.
They never named the kid until however amount of time passed.
That's how Crystallines work.
At least 3 days after she was born.
Right, that's how crystallines work.
In my opinion, that's just poor writing.
Okay, so my reaction was being this, she's cute, don't get me wrong, she's absolutely adorable. But
Kill her with fire.
But when they show the main adorable anything, then they show the fact that he's an alicorn and the fact that he's uber powerful. So my reaction was along the lines of, oh God! But yeah, why name your kid after something that nearly destroyed your kingdom? Why?
Out of context, it's a very pretty name.
In context, it's a very bad name.
I've seen your hand and I know you haven't spoken yet, so come on down.
Come on down.
Join our motley crew.
What you like, dear?
My opinion about Blurry Heart. One of the first things I thought when I first saw her is her wings are freaking.
Yeah, I think we all thought that.
And
That's scary.
I think she's adorable, but I guess one of the things I didn't like was that she's another alicorn princess. And I actually think it would be more interesting if she was born a male.
I wanted that. We had a prince. I wanted a male alicorn so bad.
I think that would have made it a little. I think that would have made her a little more interesting rather than being a natural born alicorn. A natural born male alicorn would have been interesting. The only boy alicorn we do see is the Leon thing from that French magazine and that American.
That doesn't count. It's from a French magazine. That's
Yeah, other than that, he's adorable.
Okay. All right.
That's my sister.
I will say, I've seen other hands, and I love you all, and I really would love everyone to talk, but we're just about out of time. I think we've got like 3 or 4 minutes.
All I was about to say was, I think this is actually, like referencing before, where Cadence was originally a Pegasus and Shining Armor being a unicorn. Bam, alicorn right there.
You know, that's interesting. Can I really quickly share how we fix all of this? All you have to do is say you established Shining Armor from the start, and you showed the progression
of his and Cadence's relationship. You show it. You make people believe in it. You say, oh, I ship it. And actually, it starts to come together. Everything works out between them. They do goofy little stuff, similar to what they did in the comics. Then you build it up. Then they get married. A few seasons later. Then they have a kid. And then you care, and then you're invested, and then this character actually means something other than being a plot device. By the way, how great are the
A cute
comics?
plot device, but yes.
Maybe the comics will fill in some of the blanks.
No.
Comics
Don't
are
get me started on the hang on.
And then let's not forget, suddenly Twilight has a brother.
Yeah.
Suddenly Fluttershy had a brother in the 6th season.
That's called Remember the New Guy.
So, but that was a great episode.
What kind of
Okay, so we have to skip to the little conclusion. I insisted when I first heard this panel was going to be about arguing that I got to close it. So,
You should have made it 2 hours, man.
I really should have because dang, all of these topics. All right.
So much.
Just going on the
I
record.
ship it.
Just going on the record.
No.
Saying,
Don't ship it.
Best princess is Celestia.
Just don't go there. I said it in the beginning.
Wait. Okay, can we take a best princess poll? Raise your hand for Celestia. Luna. Cadence. Twilight. You know what I love about this?
Discord.
This got big. Wait. I want to say
Big Mac.
Flurry Heart. That's why. Oh my gosh. Okay, now. I love this fandom, and I love the fact of, like, I don't know, what do we got in here? Like 40, 50 people in this room or so?
Yes.
At least when we started 40.
We are of different walks of life. Let's see here. If anybody who's a teenager, raise your hand. How about those of us over 30?
Yeah.
What about
Can I mention that, like,
21.
20?
Teenager over here.
I mean,
21.
in a good way.
Okay.
You don't look as old.
This is the fandom. We are the fandom in this room. We are diverse. We have different opinions. We just disagreed about so much, and guess what? We're all gonna be friends when we walk out of that damn door.
Damn right.
And that's except for you. I hate no, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Can I plug? All right, so yeah, I plugged this enough, and I hope I can get a crowd like this later. 10 p.m. I have a panel going on that is basically talking about comedy and stuff that happens in Equestria, all this sort of goofy stuff. So please, 10 p.m. People will be here. We'll fill up this room, and it's going to be a great old time. And yes, it's plus 18, so it's you know it's going to be fun.
Tonight, in this very room.
In this very room.
And tomorrow, Mr. Ginger Crisp and I and our friend Pepper is going to be doing Ponies and You, How My Little Pony Affects Our Lives. So real quick, I insisted we ended on the lesson from Stranger Than Fan Fiction.
All right.
Remember it.
At least
Remember it by me clicking the wrong button.
Before we get another fight, I think I finally figured it out. I love the daring do that solves puzzles and uses her brain to get out of tough situations. And she did way more of that than you love the daring do that is brave and awesome and comes out on top no matter what the odds. And that's okay. I guess we don't have to agree on everything to get along.
We don't have to agree on everything to get along.
Yay!